Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to my channel. This is part 5 of JavaScript lecture. In this part, we will learn about operators of JavaScript. So there are many operators available in JavaScript. There are arithmetic operators like string operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, ternary operators, and Boolean operators. Of which we have covered up string operator, that's your concatenation operator. Okay, we have also seen arithmetic operator like plus. So similarly, your minus, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement operator will work. So let's just see it through some practical. As you can see here, we have two created file here. One is static.html, data type.javascript file. Okay, so let's just create one new file and name it as operator.javascript. We want to add this particular file in the script. Okay, so I can add as many script as I want. Okay, so this file is also added here. So both this script file will run first. This script file will run, then this script file will run. Okay, of now we have already tested this script file. Okay, let me just remove this, or you can comment this file. Okay, what do you mean by commenting? Is your parse in the browser will ignore that line. To comment in HTML, it is angular bracket exclamation mark hyphen hyphen, and it with hyphen hyphen and angular bracket. Okay, so how we can comment in the JavaScript file? We can comment by using slashes. Okay, and here as you can see how we can comment in the HTML file. Okay, so let's just learn this arithmetic operator first. Simple operators are there like any other language has. Okay, it is the simplest way of subtracting two numbers. Okay, we have another way, for difference equal to 2 minus 1, and add this difference in console. And if you want to see the product of two numbers, you can just do if you want to see the division of two number, you can just say that and add this division into console. And if you want to see the modulus of two number, you just do and add that console division modulus. Sorry. Okay, so and modulus is something which gives you the reminder. Okay, so what does has is difference. So just try to call this difference. You just do this and add the plus sign. Here we are writing the product. And here we are writing the division. And here we will be checking with the modulus. And let me just save this and run this. Okay, as you can see here, the difference of two number, let me just adding the equal sign here. Okay, here as you can see the difference of two number, product of two numbers, division of two numbers, and the modulus of two number. Okay, so what is incrementing and decrementing operators like plus plus? Okay, we have seen the difference of two numbers is 1. Okay. If you want to increase it by 1, so what you can do is just say difference plus plus. It is as good as writing something like difference is equal to whatever is the current value of difference plus 1. Okay. So if I do it difference minus minus, okay, it is as good as writing difference is equal to whatever is the current value of difference minus 1. Okay. So these are your increment and decrement operators. So now your difference value has already incremented by 1. Okay. So if you want to test it, just save this file and refresh. As you can see here, now the difference is 2. Okay. Previously it was 1 and now it becomes 2 because it is incremented by 1. Okay. So these were your arithmetic operator: plus, minus, product, modulus, incremental and decremental operators. Next is string operator, which is already cleared. Let's move on to the next type of operator, that's assignment operator. Okay, of which we have already discussed equal to. Okay, so whenever we declare a variable a, b, c and we just say equal to, that means we are assigning a value that is a, b, c will hold now so value. Okay, so what is this plus equal to? If we just see the description, it says add assign. So add some value and then assign that new value to the variable. Here as you can see, minus equal to, in descriptions subtract assign, means that you subtract some value and then assign that new value to the variable. Okay, so let's just see the example of these two. Okay, let me just comment this and how we can comment multiple lines in JavaScript. From start we can use slash static, to end we just add this static and slash. Okay, now this is how we can comment the multiple lines in JavaScript. Okay, so now let's move to the next operator, and that's your assignment operator. Okay, if I have a variable s equal to 9, okay, so number type of variable, I can do something like s plus equal to 8. Okay, it is as good as your writing s is equal to whatever is the current value of s plus a, and add that s in console. Okay, to see the output, let me just save this. As you can see here, the answer is 17. Okay, similarly if you do s minus equal to 8, so the value should be 1. Similarly, you can make use of multiplication, division, even the modulus sign. Okay, these were some of the assignment operators and some normal assignment operators and some advanced assignment operator. So let's move on to the next operator, that's your comparison operator. Okay, now what I mean by comparison operator, or why do we require comparison operator? You see, many a time we need to compare two things to draw some logic. For example, if their two variables are equal, then I want to do something. If their two things are not equal, then I want to do something. So there is called as logic building. You build up a logic, and whatever you build a logic, you need to compare the two operators. To build up a logic, the main statement that we usually use is an if-else statement, okay, which will be covered when we'll cover up loops. Okay, so let me introduce that if-else loop here to explain you what are comparison operator. Let me just comment this and move on to the next part of operator, and that's the comparison operator. Okay, what does an if loop? How do we see other if loop? If loop is see in your day-to-day life. If you want to write a logic, say when will you drive, if you have some condition. Put up like, if the road is for lane, then I will drive the car today, else I will not drive. If this is your logic, okay, and that's what you want to write in your code. If you want to do that, okay, that's the simplest way of doing it, by using if-else statement. If-else statement has syntax. It's like here, as you can see here, okay. So if, and in the brackets you will write your condition. Okay, here you can write your condition. If this condition is true, then whatever statement you have written here in this brace bracket will get executed. If this condition is false, okay, so whatever you have written in this brace bracket will get executed. So this condition has to now be, the output should be either true or false. Okay. And how you will get such an output? Only if you make use of something called as comparison operator. Okay. And the comparison operator which are available with us are equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, and so on. Okay. All these operators will always give us output which is of the type Boolean. For example, okay, as you can see here, we have variable s1 equal to 9 and variable s2 equal to 8. So I want to say that whenever s1 and s2 are equal, then you will do something, and if they are not equal, then you will do something else. Okay, if I want to write that in the code, I will say, okay, as you can see here, if s1 is equal to s2, then this line will be printing, otherwise this line will be printing. Okay, save this and refresh. The answer is s1 is not equal to s2 because the value of s1 is 9 and the value of s2 is 8. Okay, means that this part is executed. If I write here the condition s1 not equal to, for not we are using the exclamation sign. Okay, s1 not equal to s2 if, then if part will be printing, and if they are equal, then this part is printing. Okay, let me just save this and refresh. As you can see here, this part is executed now. So with this equal to, something called as triple equal to, what does it do? Actually, triple equal to checks the type of a variable. Okay, so s2 is also 9 but with quoted value. Okay, means that the type of s2 now is string. Okay, and you can write here s1 equal to s2, and let me just save it and refresh. As you can see here, I'm still in the if part. It says that s1 is equal to s2. Okay, s1 is equal to s2, though the value is same but the type is changed. And if I want to even check the type, then we can write one more equal to here. Okay, and make it something like s1 triple equal to s2. In that case, it will go to the else part. Okay, because the type of s1 and s2 is changed. As you can see here, now the else part is executed. Okay, because the value is same but the type is different. If you want to check something, if it is greater than equal to, let me just change the value. Okay, if s1 is greater than equal to, okay, so which means that s1 can be either greater than s2 or it can be equal to s2. So let's see what's the output here. Yes, it's in if part. So if the value of s2 is 10, Here, this will go to the else part. Okay. Yes, it's else part. Okay. So this is how we can write this comparison operator, where in which we can write greater than, less than, equal to, triple equal to, double equal to, not equal to. So all these comparison operators can be done using the comparison operators. Now move to the next type of operator, which is Boolean operators. Now Boolean operators, where do we use these Boolean operators? These Boolean operators are, for example, if you want to use the same if else statement. So what was your first condition? If the road is for lane, then only you will be driving the car. If you want to add some more conditions, like if the road is fallen and the traffic is very less, and then only I will drive the car. So you have just attached one more and one more conditions. So if you are working with multiple conditions and if you want all of them, to be true, you will use AND operator. Okay, you will be use here, as you can see, AND operator. So it should be like S1 greater than equal to S2 and S1 triple equal to S2. Okay, so that's mean its type is also true, and even this condition is true, then this part is execute. Okay, this is how we can attach two condition by using AND operator. Okay, let me just save it and refresh. It's still in else part because the type of S1 and S2 are changed, and the value S1 greater than equal to S2, no, because S2 is greater than S1, and the type of S1 is integer and the type of S2 is string. So this condition is false, that's why this part is executed. Okay, so but if you want to write condition and it's like any of the condition is true, means that any one condition is true from both of them. Okay, then this part will execute. In such a scenario, we will be using OR operator. Okay, we will be using OR operator, and OR operator is like two pipes. Okay, for example, if we have here 11, then this part will be executing because S1 is greater than equal to S2. Okay, so let me just save it and refresh. If part, sorry, here we just if part. Okay, if part, as you can see here, if part is executed. Okay, because this condition is true. So that's the concept of and or operator. Now you have cleared about and or operator. And means both conditions should be true, then this particular part will be executing. And or operator means any one condition is true from both of them, then this particular part, those particular part will executing. Okay, so what is negation condition? Now whatever the output of this condition may be if part, may be else part. Okay, may be true or false. If the output of this condition is if part means true, but you want to be false part means f, then what do? Is you negate it by using not sign. Okay, you just add one operator outside the bracket. Okay, which means that when you write a negation here or a not, okay, that time whatever is the output of this inner bracket, it will be negative. Okay, it will be negative. If it is true, then will be false. So the output of this whole condition is negation of this inner bracket. Okay, you don't want something to happen. This is your logic. You know how to write the condition of what should happen. So you can just write a negation in front of that logic. Okay, or in front of that condition. Now we are going to start the ternary operators. In ternary operator, you have two parts, and these two parts is divided by your question mark. Okay, so question mark has his left hand side and right hand side. On its left hand side, you will write a logic that will always give you output as true or false. So definitely you will be using your comparison operator here, okay? And writing a logic, so you write that 1 is greater than 2. So this is using comparison operator. Either this will give me true or false. True colon false, okay? So if this give me true as the answer, then on the left hand side of this colon will execute, okay? And if the output of this condition is false, then this will get executed whatever you have written on the right hand side of the colon, okay? So let me see what is the output of this. It may be false. Let me just save it and refresh. As you can see here, the output is false because 1 is not greater than 2. Ternary operator is always have question mark and colon, okay? Question mark separates the condition, okay? There are two conditions here, and the result, okay? Whereas colon separates your true and false result. That's it. There we end up operators. And if you learned something from my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. In the next video, we will learn about loops. Thank you.